Good evening and welcome to well, my words have just gone. It's just gone because it's even more exclusive now than it was at the beginning of the week, because you can now get what we're delivering tonight, Pollyanna, live on the Crafty Witches website.
And it's still the same screen. And if you're muted.
Yeah. Hi everybody. I think we're live on there now. I think you can see me. Yeah. So what was going to be a whisper of what's to come is already here. So if you're a big avid fan of the Pollyanna Pickering collections, they're live on our website now. But do bear with me because we do have a special code coming up that you can use to get an extra 25% off your orders today. So how are we all doing? Let's give us anybody with us, say a hi in Facebook or YouTube. Let's see if we can see anybody is out there. What we all up to on this Friday night other than watching us here on the Crafty Witches channel. Hi Judith, nice to see you. Well, nice if you joined us. Right, let's oh, I know we got all the Crafty Witches are there as well. They would be, because they've been mixing their cauldron today like nobody's business. That's why we've got some fantastic offers coming your way this evening, ready for what's coming up on Monday. But we'll get into that as we go through the live. Hi Karen, great to have your company this evening. So let's take a look at what we're going to be offering on the craft store on Monday, but what is actually live today already. Let's just take a look at the pictures themselves. So we've got the giant panda, the meerkat mob. We've also got the orangutan. Sorry, I've lost the what fit for the orangutan. The orangutan buffoonery, I should know that because I'm a buffoon myself. And then we've also got the tiger ambush as well. This is such beautiful artwork from Pollyanna Pickering. As always, the Crafty Witches have put their crafty spell on it to create some fantastic collections. Before I move on to looking at the collections in a greater detail, what we'll do is we'll hop on over to the website to see where you can find it on our website tonight, but we'll look and where you'll find it on Monday. So let's just quickly click over to the computer. So if you go over to our website this evening, you can go over to the Cauldron shop. You'll get a drop down list and you'll see Boo, what's new. And if I scroll down, you'll see that it all comes up. You've got the buy the bundle, which is a fantastic price. The downloads individually are $6.99 each, but the buy the bundle is at a fantastic price this evening at $19.99. But bear with me, we do have a code to give you, and that code, if I click on this to buy, I add it to my basket. If I then go to my bag, it's in my trolley. It looks like I've got a couple of things in there. Let's see. Right, I've got this patchwork kit. Let me just take that out. So we're on the website. You can see you've got a redeem code. If you see there, it's in blue. If you click on redeem code, it's not. I'm not going to process the whole transaction, but so you can see, put in PP 25, and that will give you an extra 25% off the download, the downloads that you buy. Pollyanna Pickering only, digital downloads, and that's off all Pollyanna Pickering downloads that are on the Crafty Witches website this evening. So remember the code PP20. Sorry, it's PP20. Yeah, 25. If I've made that an error, Linda, do hop on and let us know. But it is in your email as well that's been sent out today. let's get back. So if we just put the L up there, so you can say you're getting the 4 collections for $19.99, and then you've got your Pollyanna Pickering discount code, which is live now, so you can purchase those collections now. And again, if you want to delve into the Pollyanna archives that are on the website as well, you'll find those in the shop as well. Crafty Witches say I've got to put it in capital letters to get my discount, so do it so it's capital P 25. Thanks, Jackie, great that you bought it earlier, that's great to see. What's fantastic about Pollyanna Pickering, I mean, the artwork is just sublime, isn't it? And I mean, I was never fortunate enough to meet Pollyanna. However, I've loved her artwork for many, many years. Visiting, around different garden centres and stuff, and seeing various different items on sale. But honestly, the most precious thing I've got that I can take with me is, for the last 2 years, I've been to Pollyanna's gallery, which is where she did all the painting, and so the first year I went, I saw the leopards, the snow leopards, and then last year I was there for the Born Free Foundation 40th anniversary. So it was absolutely fantastic. It's well worth a visit. It's free to get in as well. And then if you take your little picnic, you can eat your picnic in Pollyanna's garden, which again is absolutely stunning. I'm sure if Linda's on there, Linda will agree. She's been a couple of times as well. Hi Jason, thanks for joining us. But yeah, the artwork is just beautiful, and these 4 collections have been specially picked for us to present live on the craft store on Monday, which I hope you'll be able to join us. We're on at 10, but we'll also have the lovely Anna Louise with us with the with all the goodies that she's going to bring. But as we go through tonight's live, I'll be able to talk you through where to go to look at Pollyanna's stuff as well. Right, let's kick off with our first collection to look at. What we're going to be doing this evening is we're going to look at a collection, but we're going to look at the boards, and we're going to look at our sample teams samples, or cards and boxes and things that they've made. It's such a privilege to actually represent them when I go on to any of the shopping channels to deliver what they've made, because the girls and guys out there make absolutely fantastic samples for us. I know Linda always says we're the best in the business. I actually believe we are, because holding them in my hands, I'm always blown away. So a big thank you to the girls and guys out there that created those samples for the shows on Wednesday. And you can catch all those on all our social platforms, on the Crafty Witches, on our very own Facebook page, Creative Friends. As Linda always says, it's got a few questions. If you've not joined it, hop on over to Facebook and join Creative Friends. It asks you a few questions because she says she's particular about who comes in. But again, you'll see all of the inspiration. We have files of inspiration that you can look back on as well. So it's a great platform to deliver on. Right, let's get down to looking at some of these collections. So the first thing we're going to look at is we're going to look at the Tiger Ambush, and let me just get rid of the L. This is, as always with our collections, you've got 10 in the Pollyanna, 10 pages of toppers with sentiments on. I mean, that in itself, I don't know how many toppers are on all those pages, but it is absolutely beautiful and well worth looking at, to create any card. And it's for any genre really, any event, any person, male, female, whatever. They all fit for everybody. You get your 10 topper pages, you then get 10 decorative papers, and Becky, again, who is our toil witch, has done an absolutely fantastic job on creating these backing papers. I think I say that's the first place I go when I first get a collection. Let me tell you, Becky's what she does with the artwork is amazing, and what she pulls from it is just it's immense. I mean, I just love it. I mean, and what she's done with these are out of this world. So you've got 10 decorative papers. You've also got in there 10 essential papers. So again, these all mix, match and harmonise, and they're great for building up your cards. And you'll see from the samples that we show how they've worked and what they've used with them. You then, if you flip over, then you're going to get solid papers. You're going to get ready-made cards. You're going to get boxes, bags, tags. You're going to get well, this is just a soup song, as Linda would say, or soup song of what's in the collection. But what we'll do is we'll look through one of the collections live on the computer to see what that looks like in a few times. But what we're going to do first is, we've seen the tiger, we're going to have a quick look at some of the tiger samples. So I'll just bring the tiger samples up. And this is what's great. The guys work so hard. They've got so many samples to show, which is lovely. It's always like they've had a great time creating. So we've got one here from Donovan, and if you take a look at that, you can see what she's used in there. She's used a die. This is what's great about digital crafting. You can bring in you know, all your hardware that you've got in your Crafty stash. You can bring in your dies, you can bring in your glitters and glues and various things. You can see Donovan has used a multitude of the papers, which is great. She's then created a lovely tag. So the tags come on, but she's added some gems and some dangly bits, if you like, some like necklace type charms, which is super cute. You've then got the DL cards, and I mean, look how fantastic that tiger looks. Isn't he amazing? And again, you can see she's used strips, and I think that's Donovan again. No, this one, sorry, is Wendy. Wendy's used the strips, so she's cut into the papers as well. And the sentiments are already there in that collection. That's beautiful. We've then got a stepper card, and again, so this is, you can bring in all of your types of different types of cards that you can make and everything. They're all there for you to see. Again, just quickly showing, working our way through. Look, I mean, we've then just took a topper. This is a really simple one that you've just, got a piece of the essential paper and then made of the flowers, because there's flowers in the collection. We'll see that when we're looking through. And then there's just put a circle topper on. I mean, how super cute is that one? I mean, look as well, we've now got these backing papers. Look at the backing papers and the sentiment. I mean, again, this one is from Mandy, and again, a really simple one, but then, using some foam pads to elevate. It is super, super cute. Bringing in on this one, I mean, which is great as well, some of the Linda Chapman Paper Emporium black cards. So it does mean that you can use all, like I said, like you can use all your hardware, but all your other bits from the Crafty Witches collection. So your Paper Emporium, you can bring in your black card as well, and a few gems. I mean, look at this one. Look at it. And I mean, this is super. It's matte and layered. It's got a beautiful design, and again, all the toppers come very, very differently. So you'll see that they're not, I suppose they're not all the same in a respect, but like you've got like different shapes and stuff. So again, a good pair of scissors, and you can get doing that as well. Probably a craft knife. This one is stunning as well. Look at this. You've got your beautiful decorative, I mean, I think this one is, it's Wendy again, and this one you've got this beautiful die that she's cut out, and then matte and layered it up with some beautiful decorative paper. This one, super, super fantastic, using a couple of toppers and a really great sentiment, and then using their dies with the essential papers and some of the decorative papers to create like a very sort of safari theme, I think I would say with that. That looks super cute, doesn't it? This one I wanted to show as well. This shows you, it's also got envelope liners in, so you can print your envelope liners, and then there's a template in every one to cut out, and you've also got then the card to match. So, and I mean, again, with a little happy birthday to you. And again, remember it being digital crafting, you can resize. So it looks like this little sentiment has been resized to fit, so it all fits in proportion. And I mean, and then you've got your envelope to match. Now, you know you like your ready-made cards. We've got ready-made cards with it as well. So on there, you've got them in 3 different sizes. And again, they've just added a little sentiment to the front. But again, you've got one there, perhaps the little corner pieces as well. This one is from Yeda, and this is super beautiful. I mean, look at this with this beautiful bow. Thanks, Sandy. Great to know that you've already downloaded. Hi, Tracy. Again, this is really great. I'm going to show this in the demo that I'm going to do tonight. But Becky's created this topper, and she's also put the banner on it, so she's matched it up, so you can actually match your decorative papers up to the toppers as well. That's really cool. This one is from Barbara, another one of our new ladies that's joined the team, which is really great. And again, she's used the toppers. She's used the used a die to create the tag variants, but she's added in some of the essential papers as well as the decorative papers, which is super cool. This one is from Mandy again. So this is I never say this right, it's a triptych, isn't it? I think that's the way to say it. A triptych card, so that you actually get the panels that are already cut for, spaced for you, so that you can just cut it out and stick it together and build up a very, very quick and simple card. And that's what's great about our downloads as well. We know we're not just there for the seasoned crafter. If you're beginning tonight, it's your first time watching the Crafty Witches and joining in with the fun, you can be crafting within the hour by purchasing the downloads and crafting away. All you need as extra to the downloads is a printer, and if you colour, or if you do colour printing or black and white printing, it's entirely up to yourself, because the journey is yours. Again, another one here, this one's from Barbara as well, using the decorative paper and the toppers. How super cool is that? This one, and again, you can see the tiger, you can either have it really bright or very muted. So there's different, Becky's sort of, well, I say Becky, it's Becky and Linda, because like obviously Linda sits and picks all the artwork, and then what's in Linda's head translates onto paper, because obviously she's talking to Becky, and it's a joint effort. Let's not lie. They do it together. And again, sometimes you want bold cards, sometimes you want a muted card. Here, this one's slightly more muted. Again, the same with this one. Just a slightly muted colours, but that's the beauty of digital crafting. You can pick and choose what you want. It's not just one paper pad or one pack. You can pick and choose what you want when you want. Again, this one, I think this one's by our Roz. Super beautiful. Just really picking out some of the essential papers, using some of the decorative papers. Don't ever, as well, I mean, I've heard many crafters say, but don't ever be afraid of the white on your card. It really does make the imagery pop. And I mean, look at that one. That certainly is, I mean, that's a super card. You've then got this one, and our tiger again, and then, you know, we've got some little images along with the bigger images. And I think this one may well be taken from one of the pictures, because again, on the download as well, you get the pictures. So we call it, so you can freehand decoupage, but I mean, you could just print those pictures off and sell. But we'll look at that in more detail on the download itself. Again, this one is from Donovan, and we've got a little bit, so adding all your little bits and pieces that you've got in your stash to create a fancy cards. And I mean, and it is a thinking of you card, so all avenues are covered. Again, a really simple one, just taking on a DL card, which is super cool. And you know, that's all you need, a print, bit of backing, like a bit of the solid colour, sentiment, and she just added a few gems. That's from Tracy. Another one here from Tracy, and she's done, and she sort of like then made it into a banner, that one of the sentiments, just by fishtailing each end. That's super, super cool. Well done, Tracy. I'm always really proud. I know I was, and it's great to be able to show you all these tonight. Again, this one, this is from our Roz, and it looks like it's printed the picture and then just added one of them, and actually enlarged by the looks of it as well, which is super cool. And again, that's what's great, isn't it? We can resize and such like, but isn't he absolutely beautiful? And that's one of the things as well, you know, with Pollyanna, it's the eyes. Even when we went to the gallery, and I've seen movies, you know, where the animals or the people, the eyes are moving in there. It always looks like in the gallery that the eyes are looking right at you, and even on the images that you've got with the Crafty Witches, the eyes are looking directly at you. Couple more then from the Tiger, and then we'll go over to my favourite. Again, this is, you know, this is like mixing and matching. You've got your backing paper, you've got a tag that they've made, adding a little topper in, little sentiment up in the corner. How super cute is that? A really great card. I said there was tags, so if you're wanting to just add a tag to your birthday present, there's some tags in there. There's some oval shapes. So again, you're getting different shapes of the same image, but different shapes that you're getting. And then the last one in the Tiger again, and this is Barbara, I think. Yeah, and she's used I would have said this was an SVG file by the looks of it, and she's added that in to create to bring all of the imagery into the front. So that is the Tiger Ambush. How beautiful are those cards? Right, let's. It's all right, I've waffled a bit long, so my laptop's gone to sleep. Let me just get him back up. Right, let's have a look at the panda. This is I love a panda. I don't know what your favourite animals are. Pop them in the messages. What are your favourite? I mean, have you got any of our Pollyanna collections? Let us know. What's your favourite one? What's your favourite collection from Pollyanna Pickering? I mean, mine. I mean, I love the panda. That's my favourite. And as you can see from the board, you're getting all the same again. You're getting all of your toppers, 10 pages of toppers, 10 decorative papers, 10 essential papers. You're also getting your solid colours and like your sentiments, your ready-made cards, envelope liners. There's so much. When we look at the download, you'll be able to see what's actually all the content in there. But we'll flip through the panda cards that we've got. And we'll just take a look at those. And then this one, this is super, super cute. This is one of the ready-made panda cards. Isn't he adorable? And this is what's great. I love I mean, I've always loved pandas. They're one of my favourite animals. But I loved the stories. I mean, I've been so privileged to meet Anna Louise and listen in the green room at Hobby Maker, all the stories that she tells about all her travels with her mom and everything. And when they were at the Panda Sanctuary, I think it was, looking after the pandas, it was just so beautiful. Such a wonderful story. And I'm sure, absolutely certain, Anna Lou will share some of those stories on Monday's show on the Craft Store. So don't forget to join us on Monday at 10 a.m. So this is one of the ready-made cards. Again, this is one of the tags. Oh, I mean, he's just, isn't he? He is lovely. You'd want a big cuddle off the panda. Then again, this one here, using a multitude of the decorative papers and the essential papers and the solid papers, so which is really good to get a different mix of cards. And I think that one is from our Donovan again. And this is what's great. This is like I'd say it's a 4x4 card. So you can resize to bring those shapes down as well. So the topper may well have been resized. It could have been one that was in one of the squares. But again, Donovan's done an absolutely sterling job with that. Then we've got again, oh, I mean, this one's so beautiful. It's so great, like I say, to be showing what the team have done, because they work so hard for us. And it's such a, I mean, I know Linda's eternally grateful, and so's Becky, but it's just such a privilege to go on the show, have your cards, and you know, I know you can see them on Facebook and stuff, but it's great to show them live as well, because the girls have done a sterling job. We've then got this one again, like I said, don't be afraid of the white, and it's just picking out one of the toppers and one of the sentiments. That's on one page, which is super cool. And then just adding a couple of your gems in. So again, if you're a new crafter just starting out in this, a printer, some decent card, and if you go onto our website, the Crafty Witches, and look for Linda's Paper Emporium, you'll get all the cards you need to do your printing on, and get on with your crafting. We've then got another one here. This one is from Tracy, and again she's used some of the Linda Chapman black card, and I mean, I know she's legendary for this, but it does go. Black card does literally go with everything, and this black card from Linda Chapman is absolutely beautiful. Black to the core, as they say, right the way through. And this one's from Yedda, and again, Yedda's done this one. And again, when we say don't be afraid of the white, add the white in. So she's just used a topper and a sentiment, but she's used this beautiful embossing folder to actually give it like a sort of a quilted feel on the back of the card. I mean, you know, to receive that, it's absolutely sensational. And again, one of the little bows with a purling. Really simple card, but so effective. And then we've got this one, and again, you've got different colours in those essential papers and decorative papers, and you can see there that, you know, there's some reds, but like again in the toppers there's a red on the border, so it's all pulled. Again, Linda's famous saying, mix, matching and harmonising. We've then got this beautiful sample here. Again, really simple, using the essential paper, a little bit of a border, and then a topper. That's really great. That one from Barbara. I love this one, and I always like your unusual cards, and I think, you know, sometimes we get sort of waylaid with just doing the usual squares and that, but again, there's different tutorials out there. But look at this one, and it's a little triangular card. We've used some of the essential paper and some of the solid colouring with a little bit of a sentiment go wild, using some of the decorative paper, and then one of the toppers on one of these beautiful lattice dies, isn't it? Like a lace die, and that's again Wendy created that one. Those little squares that we saw earlier, you can just use all 4 of them with a happy birthday. How simple, but how effective is that card? I absolutely love it. I mean, that, you know, it sounds awful, but if somebody's just come round and you forgot the birthday card, quickly run upstairs, get it printed, get it cut out, little sentiment on that. Somebody I'd be well pleased to receive that, and that's from our Mandy. We've got Yedda again using the ovals, beautiful lace dies to create this beautiful, and then just using some essential paper. So again, you can do whatever you want. You've then got one, I mean, look at this. This has got like the like stripes on a different, like decorative essential papers. You've then got a topper that they've created with and it's got the panda. I think that's one of the tags, and it's been enlarged, so that's super cool. Shows you can do anything with it. And I mean, if they've used an electronic cutting machine, they've been able to do a matte and layer on that one as well. Oh, look at him here. Again, another one here. This one is from Wendy. Again, the topper's already created for you, and that's what Becky's really good at, as I said, showing you what you can get in the collection. I said about the triptych card, so who's made this one? It's Mandy, and what she's done, she's resized this one so it's slightly smaller. So again, you can do that in yours, and she's just used some of the Linda Chapman black card and then one of the decorative papers. So you don't necessarily have to use, print all the solid colours on the download. If you've got the black card, which is available on the website, your quids in, you can use it with your panda definitely. A DL card, which again, this has come from our Roz, I think. Oh, it's blank, so but we'll think it might be Roz. But it's again really beautiful. Little bit of gold in there as well. So if you've got your foiled cards as well, I mean, it's nice to have that touch, not too much and not overpowering, but just that nice little touch on the edge. Really makes the card look expensive. Another one here with all the different colours. I mean, that is super beautiful, that one is. Another DL card here. And again, they've just chopped the sides off just for it to fit in. So again, it doesn't matter because you're making that card. It's your card to make. Because you can keep printing time and time again, it doesn't matter that because if you're not losing anything from the download, you're not losing anything at all. Like if you've bought a paper and you're cutting out one, but like this one, you can print time and time again. This is super, super cool. Here he is again. I mean, again, showing you in a different design, like with the different backing papers, but still using that Linda Chapman black card. The ready-made panda cards. I mean, isn't that lovely? Just lovely. Little quick sentiment on we love, and that's ready to go. So that's a real print and quick. We've got this beautiful one here as well, which is the panda again in his that they've used a beautiful faux stitch die to cut him out and then matted and layered with the others. That is super cool. I mean, these cards are just simply beautiful, aren't they? What does everybody think? Pandas are so fun. I do think so, that too, Jackie, as well. And look at this, happy birthday. And then you've got a couple of pandas on there. Another one there as well, just using that top. And I'm going to be using this in the demo, but just showing you that Becky's already selected the decorative paper, so it all fits in for you. So even making this card, and the one I'm going to show you, really quickly and really simple. Another one where they've used all the different mix of papers. Again, a lovely white card. I think this is going to be our Roz again, yeah. Beautiful little embellishments that she's got there, but it all fits and mixes and matches with it as well. Little just for you sentiment. And look, I just love that one. I love them all. I can't pick one that I love the most, really. Here he is again, just different designs, picking squares of the decorative paper with some of the downloaded solid paper, little bit of the Linda Chapman black paper, and then you've got your get well soon, and there he is lying. I mean, that's super cute, isn't it? I'd love to get that if I was Paulie. And then, like we just showed you the triptych card, here it is at a different size as well on an 8x8 card. So it just shows you that the download, you can do any size, anything that you want. Right, let's just go back. Just have a little bit of a refresh. So tonight, sorry, I'm walking in front of the L. Tonight, you've got the downloads, which are going to be available on Monday on the craft store. So don't forget to join us as well, because we've got more inspiration and some great conversation from Linda and Annalou, no doubt. But it's $19.99. But if you put your code in, PP, capital P, 25, you'll get an extra 25% off that. When I was talking to her today, the head witch, I said, have you been at the Malbec already? Because this is a fantastic deal. I mean, out of this world, I would say. Great to have as well. Great to have in your crafty arsenal. It's a super cool collection. Right, let's go. Let's have a deeper dive. Let's have a look at one of the collections. So let's pop over to the PC. Let me just get one up. And of course, we're going to look at my favourite. We're going to look at the giant panda. And here is the landing page that you get. And I mean, there he is, super cute in the right-hand side. On Pollyanna, you get a little button to click enter. And this is where I said you get your 10 pages of toppers. How super cool is this? So you've got circles, you've got rectangles, you've got squares, you've got cards that are ready to go, toppers that are ready to go onto cards. You've got ovals, you've got those beautiful shaped, like oval shaped ones with the pennants on either end. 10, I mean, I don't know, I can't count how many's on there. So there's absolutely tons of toppers on there. We then get to our decorative papers. Look over it, like 10 decorative papers. And I'll just click on this one here. Like, let's have a look at this at a different size. Black and white, but you know, depending on your printer. Mine came out slightly with a cream tinge as well. It is just what you see on your computer screen, but again, sometimes you'll see that the colours may vary dependent on your printer, but that's not a problem, because it all still, whatever you print from your printer will still mix, match and harmonise with everything else. If I just do it to height, that's what it looks like in its full glory as an A4 piece. Don't forget, if you've got an A3 printer, you could be printing that off at A3, printing it onto perhaps 120 GSM, 100 GSM paper that you could then have as wrapping paper. Oh, super cool with that. Having all your presents and cards mixed, ready for that. Let's carry on through the collection. We've then got our essential papers. And you can see some of them look white because it's always, they go with positive and negative. So, I mean, we've got this beautiful, like, I sort of saw this as a bit of a wood panel flooring, if you like, or maybe a tyre track if we've been going through the Amazon. We've then got next again, and this is where it starts to get funny. So you've got your 3 solid colours. You've then got your 3 different sized ready-made cards, and these are just super cool. I mean, we have got on our Pollyanna collections, we've got ready-made card boxes, you know, with the ready-made cards in, but every Pollyanna collection comes with the 3 ready-made cards. And then you've also got the what we call the decoupage, the freestyle decoupage. But as Linda will always say, there is nothing stopping you printing that off, putting it in a frame and selling it. You could do that. You could print it in a frame and put it on the wall in your lounge. Again, always print at high quality, because that will give you the best print possible, and that will give you like a beautiful piece of artwork to have. So again, for $19.99, you can't own a piece of Pollyanna's artwork for that much, which is mad really. But that we can do this, and we can have that in our homes as well, which is super cool. Click out of that one, and again you've got that red decoupage in three different sizes. You've also then got, which again Anna Louise and the Pollyanna Foundation are quite happy, and so's Linda, for us to use when you make your cards. If you want to put Pollyanna's signature on the back with artwork by Pollyanna, you've even got those there ready to cut out and pop onto your projects on the back, so that people will know. I mean, I think you would see that it's Pollyanna's artwork, but it's great to have that seal of approval from the foundation as well. If I just then click out of that one, and then we go on to next, we have got the inserts, and we've got those in a positive and a negative. You've also got it with a sentiment and without. So again, I print my inserts mainly on 120 GSM, sometimes 160, it depends what the levels are that I've got in my stock room or in my craft room that's like a disaster area at the moment. You can print on that, you can stamp, so you can use your inks on there, you can use your your sentiment stamps that you've got in your, that you may have in your Crafty stash, but we've actually given you some that are already got sentiments on. And if I just click on the A5 one, you've got that little sentiment, best wishes. And I mean, again, really, they're all really simple. Linda has always said to keep it simple, stupid. Let's not overcomplicate it with sentiments. That's why we give you the blanks as well, so that you can then make your own sentiments and pop them in yourself. And you've got that in all the sizes. So you've got it in A5, 5x7, A6, 8x8, 7x7, 6x6, 5x5. you've got it in 4x4, and you've got it in DL. So you've got all the sizes you need, and that's what's great as well. So I know we say you can resize all of your artwork as well in Adobe Reader, but I suppose this is what Linda's a legend for in a way. She uses that phrase I've just used, isn't it? Keep it simple, stupid. And this is what keeps it simple, stupid. We've taken all the thought out of it. You want to make a DL card, you've got everything there to create that DL card for you. You don't need to resize. It's all there, ready to cut and ready to pop into your card. And then what we've got is some boxes. I will show some boxes and bags at the end because I have got quite a few samples from those as well. But again, these really, really simple to put together. All you need to do, I mean, well, you don't need to, you can print it once, and then you've got the colour, what you've got on the front. But then if you then want to just get a decorative paper or an essential paper and print it on the reverse, you then got a box that's coloured on both sides. How fabulous does that look as well? Put a little bit of tissue in, and again, because you can resize this, like I've said, if you've got an A3 printer, you can make these boxes as big or as small as you like. And then next, we've got the sentiments, we've got the alphabet, we've got flowers, you've got the banners, horizontal and vertical. That's super, super cool to have as well. You've then got the tags. You've then got what is like a ready-made card, if you like, all in one, which you can print. I mean, you can use it, you can copy it, you can print the papers yourself, but you could simply just print this out and stick it on the front of a card. You could cut it out, decoupage it up. It's all there for you. Again, this is in every collection. Every collection, albeit different animals, will be the same designs. So you can make these cards for. I mean, you've even got like, you know, they've even got like, you know, some banners as well, like some borders for you in here as well. Click on to next. You've got the envelope line. So this is just a blank template. So you print your decorative paper, you turn it over, and then you print your envelope liner onto the back. You can cut it out, and then you can stick it into your envelope. And you've got that in all the sizes as well: 7x5, 6x6, 5x7, 8x8, A5, A6, and DL. Again, all that's thought for you as well, which is super, super cool. You can see then that the next button has gone grey. That means we've come to the end of the collection. And if you just want to go back to the beginning, click home. Now, I did tell you that Anna Lou was going to be on the show as well on Monday. So we're sharing the show across the 2 hours with Anna Louise. And obviously Anna Louise brings some fantastic stuff to the shows that we do on Hobby Maker. She's going to be no different on Monday. She's going to be bringing us some fabulous Pollyanna artifacts, and I believe some signed books as well. Don't quote me, but I think I've read that somewhere. But if you want to go, if you've bought the downloads and you think I'd really like to go over and look at Pollyanna's website, if you just click on the picture of Pollyanna, it will take you, it'll take a little bit of loading there, it will take you directly to Pollyanna's website, where you can find out what's going on, all the events that are going on, and where you can shop as well. So you've got your shop across the top as well. And I'm absolutely certain, well, I'm not absolutely certain, it's there. Anna Lou's got a craft store one already on there, so it's showing all the items that will be in the craft store on Monday. Right, time for a demo, I think. And what I'm going to create is this little, I love the panda, so I have picked the panda, and it's an A5 card. And that was what I was saying to you before, just showing you that Becky has put in the pennant with that backing paper, and I've just matched it to the backing paper, and then picked one of the essential papers out of the collection. But we're just going to create that card before we go on and look at the rest of the collections. How's everybody feeling? Are you enjoying the night? Are you enjoying the live? What's everybody had for the tea? I can't wait to have mine. I've been waiting to have it because I'm going to have a stew, I think, or a casserole or something. I'm really looking forward to. So, what's everybody had for the tea? It is an unbelievable deal, Mandy. Panda's a funny Jackie, yeah? Everybody's watching in stereo on YouTube too, lol. Oh, I'm allowed. Linda knows I am. Bless her. Right, so I use my trustworthy all-purpose glue because I like wiggle time, as they call it. I'm just popping on my backing paper, my decorative paper. Again, a really simple card to make. Again, because it's an A5, I've just gone down in 1/4 of an inch in 1/4 of an inch increments on each paper so that we get it. And I have actually, I'm not using the Linda Chapman back paper, I actually used one of the downloads for this, so you do actually get a nice black download in the collection with the pandas. So again, I always think if you saw on Creative Friends or on my Facebook page, Arthur William Crafts, I shared a card I made for a wedding the other day, and I'd used some of the essential papers out of Sharon Callis's Be Happy, and that was super lovely, and that's what I think is great, because you can always jump back in and out of your jumping back in and out of your collections to find things that match. Just pop in my little card on there. Just done it slightly different, where I've just done a top edge and a bottom edge. Right. Then take my decorative paper, and then I've just used some I think that they're DL dies that have just gone down in size from a DL. Just pop some of that essential dark paper on as well, which creates that lovely drop, that shadow on it as well, like for the white and white stripes that are going on. Again, in every collection, Becky tries to give us something different, but that doesn't stop you delving into your previous Pollyanna collections and seeing what have you got that you can mix and match with all of these as well. But this is all from the Panda collection, the giant Panda collection. Just use some foam pads to give it a bit of elevation, which is lovely. I mean, you know, normally I've got it on a piece of greaseproof to go quicker, but I thought as I'm live from my kitchen, believe it or not, tonight, so rather than being sat in the craft room, I'm stood up in the kitchen, which is super great. Right, I'll just pop that on to there. Then I've got this topper, like I said, this is already layered for you, so you can see I've just cut it out. Nice sharp pair of scissors. I use my Tim Holtz snips. A good friend of mine once told me those were the best ones, and that's exactly what I use. Just popping him on there. Yeah, and then I've got a little sentiment to add on, and this one says, "Happy birthday to you," and I can just offset that on there. And then, like I said, just some gems to add that point of difference on your card as well. And again, I know people work in threes, but you haven't necessarily got to put all three in the same place. So sometimes I put 2 and then just a 1 at the bottom just to give it. And there you go. Slightly different because that one went all the way round, but then that one just gave us a little feel of the black at the top and the bottom. So same card, same papers, but in completely 2 different ways of doing it. What do you think? Let's go. Oh yeah, that's right. Remember, if Facebook won't be storing the live videos, that's right, we've got it stored on our YouTube channel, so you can always watch back as well. Don't forget as well, when using you download buying your download sim, don't forget to use that code PP25, capital P 25, and then that will take you back to the website. So let's have a little look at the messages. Great card, thanks Mandy, beautiful, thanks Jackie. Man after my own heart, you know I love a bit of depth on a card. That's so true, Mandy, that's so true. Beautiful cards, Wendy, thank you. Right. Oh, I'm standing right in front of the L again. That's me. It's I was saying this to Linda today. You've got to jump to the other side. That's what I'm doing wrong. Right. Let's take a look at the next collection and the samples that we've got. And this one is going to be the meerkat mob. So again, I'm just going to pop the board up. So just a second. And oh no, that's the panda. Sorry, there's the meerkat one. You can see the meerkat. So you've seen the panda collection live on the computer. You can now see these are the sort of things you're going to get in your meerkats as well. And again, I mean, I love the meerkats. We've got a zoo. And if I look out of my door, I can see Dudley Castle. And that's obviously at the top of Dudley Zoo. And we've got the meerkats in Dudley Zoo. And they're also really super, super cute. Let's have a quick look at some of the samples as well. So let me just go back to my overhead. Let's get my samples for the meerkats again now. So we've got the tags like we saw in the collection for the pandas. Another tag, and they've just added some raphael, isn't it, or twine to the top. Again, I mean, this is a little card. How super cute is that? And again, you can make your envelopes to match. And if you're lucky enough to have got one of our ready-made card downloads, every card has got an envelope size and how to, and I know it's got different colours and everything, but you could definitely use that as a template to make the cards. Another one there with the beautiful decorative paper. This one's super cute, using the borders and then just having a little symbol. Sometimes you don't need a sentiment, you just need a card just to pop something in to say thank you. Lovely one there with the toppers again, beautifully cut out. And again, that doesn't necessarily have to be one of the toppers on our page. You can make your own, because obviously you're given a bleed round each picture. This one's super cute as well. I think this is our Wendy. It is. Just a normal, I just want to flip this over as well so you can say, just a normal 5x5 card, but then she's just stuck a topper on the top to give it a different point of interest, and that just looks super, super cute as well, doesn't it? So a great card there from Wendy. I love this one. This one is Wendy again. I must have them all in order of it when they've come in on the delivery. This one's one of those Z-fold cards. So again, you can be creating all your different styles of cards, but using the downloads as the imagery, and that's good. Again, another one, white pennant tag that they've made. This one is Tracy. Beautiful. I mean, look at them. They look like they're up to no good, don't they? Then you've got a lovely little sentiment just for you. Again, like, don't be afraid of the white. This one, again, no sentiment, but just great, powerful imagery. And that's what Linda always says. You don't always need all the periphery. Just the picture does all the talking. And these, look, they look like they're ready for their dinner. There's a few of them in there on this one. And this is a little super cute little card. And again, this one, another one that's just, but it's not quite a DL, quite a bit smaller. But again, that means, you know, you can make your envelopes to match if you've got all of your different types of tools. But again, this is super cute to have, like a really quick, simple card. You've got that ready-made card again. And again, like this one, is this one, Donovan. She's just added a couple of bits on. She's added a little strip of border, sentiment and a little flower. I mean, that is just really beautiful. I mean, the imagery is stunning. I mean, Pollyanna is so talented, and this is just so beautiful. Look at this one, a white card. I'm going to guess that this is from Roz. It is, and it's really like, you know, she's just done like a nice little faux stitched piece of decorative paper, a little pennant with some of the essential paper, topper, and a little sentiment. How simple and how beautiful is that? Again, this one, I mean, I think all of the pictures that we've got in the collections lend themselves well to Pollyanna Pickering, from Pollyanna Pickering to Linda's black card. So it all mix matches and harmonises together. And I mean, again, a few black pearls, that looks absolutely beautiful. This is one of the ready-made toppers. So this is just really simple. Click, print and cut. And you got your little sentiment on there, and you've got your topper. How super cute is that? And that one was from our Yedda. This one, I mean, this is one of the toppers as well, cut out, resized. I mean, and that's just, and again, because you get all of this as well, the essential paper with the border. Who's done this one again? This is Donovan, and she's cut it out and then she's just spread it out because again it's not being afraid of the white. A couple of the flowers that were in the collection and the leaves, that's beautiful. Another one here, this is Mandy, I think, yeah. Again, height, so there's some foam pads behind there, but again, using the decorative papers, the essential papers, the solid papers, mixing and matching with all of it. That is really, really good. One with a beautiful scalloped die edge as well. And again, if you have got an electronic digital cutting machine, don't forget to hop on over to the Crafty Witches website and look at our SVG nesting files as well, because we have got some absolutely beautiful files on there as well. Again, we've got another Z-fold card here. This one, again, we've got no name on this one, bless, but again, just use it. So you haven't necessarily got to use the inserts. You can use your decorative papers, and then you've got your Make Me Smile, like you've got your sentiment, so you can mix and match with that. Your essential papers with your topper, with a sentiment that's been enlarged, I think, slightly, but again, just your essential paper in the background. One of those cards, decoupaged up. I'm just gonna. This is Yedda. This one, again, how beautiful. I mean, and that's just looks like a really rich, elegant card. A nice flat again. If you're posting, if you're in America, I know I talked about this ages and ages ago about the cost of posting. I mean, I know it's gone massively up in the UK as well. But if you're making these to post in America, you can make these as flat cards as well. But it does actually look 3D, so it does look like it is jumping out at you. So that's what's really cool as well. You've got your decorative paper and your meerkats there, and then again a couple of 8x8s, a die that's been used to create a flower, just to add a point of difference. And then you've got your meerkats, which do look like they're ready for their tea. And again, there you have, like I said, in every collection you're going to get that triptych card as well. That is your meerkats, which are super, super cool. And then we'll pop over to the last one, and it's the orangutan buffoonery, which probably you think this is what tonight has been all about with me. Obviously, if I'm loud, I do apologise, but this is getting to know. But again, looking at the boards, you've got your 10 pages of toppers in all different shapes and sizes. You saw that on the previous slides as well. You've also got like those decorative papers, and again, these are all the imagery and all the colours are pulled from Pollyanna's artwork to create these decorative papers and essential papers and the solid papers, so which is super, super cool. Let's have a look at the last collection and the orangutan buffoonery. Again, this card Mandy's made, and it's a circle topper, but she's obviously created herself a beautiful circled card base. You've then got this other one. This one's from Barbara, and it's a rocker card. So again, a really simple one. We'll have that up on the set on Monday. Don't forget, 10 o'clock on the craft store with myself, Linda Chapman, and Anna Louise Pickering, which will be, I'm sure, I'm so excited, I can't tell you. I'm so privileged to have been asked to help and do the demos on the show and support our Linda and Anna Louise. I'm really looking forward to it. She knows how excited I am. You've then got another little A6 card. And again, just a simple topper with some backing papers. Here he is as well in one of the ready-made cards. Look at him there, isn't he cute? Again, this is a gatefold, and again, just a quick sentiment in the middle with your topper. And I mean, they've arched the edged the card as well. That's Tracy. Lovely one here. Beautiful dies that they've used to create the back the mats and layers. That's another Tracy one. If we've got Wendy again here, and we've got again using some nesting dies with a faux stitch. I think these, I mean, if you're just starting out and you've got your first die cutting machine, nesting dies are really essential, but you can get some really good effects if you've got like a digital crafting machine, like a scan and cut or a silhouette, you can get. I mean, this one has obviously been, I would have thought, been done by a die. I think this is our Wendy again, and it's got this beautiful edging, but it sort of really fits in well with the orangutans. And again, there's, you've got your insert. She's left it blank because that's there for us to put whatever sentiment on that we want. Happy birthday, love you, whatever, that can go on there. You've then got this one. This one's from Mandy, again using some craft card by the looks of it as well, with some different dies for the leaves, but it just all fits really well in. So again, look at what you've got in your stash to see what you can use with these digital downloads. Here he is again, the orangutan. Oh, bless him. My best friend Louise, she absolutely loves orangutans. So I think if we're lucky, fingers crossed, she's on a hen do on Saturday, but I believe I am getting a cake for the show on Monday. So tune in to see a Pollyanna Pickering orangutan cake. I'm sure it'll look absolutely fabulous, Louise. Yeah, we've got the decorative paper and the pennant. You've also got this one as well. Again, even these little bits here, if you haven't got any sort of gems or anything, this one's made by Donovan, and she's just used some circles, so whether it be a circle punch or a mini circle die, to create matching embellishments, which is super cool. You've then got the family. That's one of the pictures. So this is one of the ones that you can decoupage if you like, and it's there to cut out, because if we then started taking things out, you'd be losing the ability to get the really nice clean edges when you're cutting it. So this gives you the opportunity. A nice pair of sharp scissors. Tim Holtz scissors is the ones they use, like I said, and they're really super cool for doing decoupage. But there's a good one. This one again, don't be afraid of the white. A bit of the decorative paper, a lovely frame with a faux stitch, and then you've got that little the orangutan family there in there. You've then got another one. I mean, it's nice to see the group of them together. I think they're super cute, but it is also lovely to see him on his own. And this one done by Wendy again, lovely, lovely pennants to match with the papers, and they all come with within the collection as well. You've then got the white, and again, somebody's used some like some flourished dies to go on with this, just to add that point of difference. And again, it's just a really quick, simple card. You've then got your orangutans just on a white card, nice die to cut it out. A bit of silver going down the edge of this one again. If you have got your mirror card in your collections, but I wouldn't overdo it with the downloads. I think just a slither as it looks is just perfect. It just really gives that definition, a really neat, really nice. It makes it pop a little bit of sparkle. You've then got like one of the ovals, little bow on there. And again, this is what's great on this one. They've used let's have a quick look. It's Jeddah. She's used the insert, and she's used that as the matten layer, rather than, and then just added a topper on the top. So it's muted, but then the topper stands out. That is absolutely beautiful, Jeddah. Thank you very much. We've then got another one here. This one is from Roz. Again, nice. You know, again, you haven't always got to have like your colour, you know, your solid colours as your background. Roz has put in a die that's got a scalloped edge going round on a decorative paper, and then put in like a nice white piece with the orangutan imagery on. That's super cool. And even the sentiment, she's just followed it down. So again, she hasn't cut the sentiment off and put it on separately. It's all attached to that one image. That is fantastic. Then we've got this one again. This is what's great. Like I said, Becky's picked all the different colours. So you've seen a lot of browns and stuff. We've got greens now in this one that's pulling the greens out of the artwork, which again makes the orangutans pop even more. Like I just used in my last demo, you've got this beautiful pennant on the topper cut out, and then they've cut that out twice and just cut it inside just so that they can make it more depth on it. And that's Mandy, who said on the chat that she likes a bit of depth on the cards. We've got again one of these Z-fold cards, really simple, using the essential paper, some solid papers. So again, this is the options, choices. You can do whatever you want. You can print one thing, you can print all of them. You've then got the ready-made card one that's been cut out and then layered up, so give it some height. You've then got that orangutan again, and then like we've just then, this one is Donovan, and she's just put one of the flowers on, popped a little jewel in the middle just to pull that green out as well. And then the last one, You Make Me Smile, and it's the orangutan on his on one of those lovely toppers again, and it's all been cut out, and it's got that lovely faux stitched edge. Now, before I go back to the on screen and talk about something else, I just wanted to quickly show you some of the fantastic bags and boxes that have just been created. So I'll just pick a couple, because you'll see them on the show on Monday. But here we've got a panda box, and if I open it up, is that this one from Barbara, I think. You can see that's just the white inside. You've then got the orangutan box, again just the white inside. I was looking, I've got like, there's loads of, I'm so lucky. Here we go, but another panda box, and I think this is going to be Yeda, and this is truly amazing. So she's printed it at one size, she's then printed, so do you remember those, what was it, the Russian dolls, was it, back in the day? I can remember my auntie having some, and you kept pulling them out, and then you got, so I mean this one is printed at 55% to create that little box. The next one down was at 75%, and then the main one was printed at 95%, and that's, Yeda's got that all the way down. So that's super cool. That shows with the digital download that the world, in Linda Chapman's words, is your lobster. You can print, resize, so you can have, so I mean the little boxes, it's sometimes wonder what would they be useful for, but a ring, hiding a ring in there or something. Now these boxes, I'm going to show these bags, but these are Yeda, and I know if you've seen Yeda's samples on the shows before, they are absolutely stunning, but she's made some beautiful handbags. Here's the one with the tiger. I mean, this is sensational, even to the little chain that keeps the tag on. We've then got a beautiful panda, which is my favourite, like a little lunch box, which I was expecting my sandwich in Yeda. Is super cool. And then she's made these beautiful handbags. Here's the meerkat one, like a little shopping tote. I mean, you imagine if you made these bags and you'd got your card to match. You can print on anything that will go through your printer, like the tissue paper and stuff. So you could essentially have printed meerkat tissue paper inside with your meerkat card and your meerkat bag. How fantastic. How super cool would that be to go to any party or to any relative or friend in the show? And then I just wanted to quickly show the orangutan one as well. How super cute is he? And then I think this one's Wendy, and this is again just using the essential papers and a tag. She's created a bag, and then she's just put some ribbon in as well. And again, I think that's like a job. I mean, Wendy, you could correct me if she's on. I mean, I think that's done on a scoreboard, so really simple to do. There's perhaps lots of tutorials out there to show you how to create those, but these are absolutely fantastic. Right, let's go back to the main screen. So here I am. Have you enjoyed looking through our did I hear the word cake? You did. Cake, Mandy, there, yeah, there's going to be an orangutan cake, I believe. Have you enjoyed looking through the collections? Is it something you'd like to do when we're on other shows moving forward? Let us know in the comments. I hope you've enjoyed it, but before we go, I've told you all about Pollyanna and all about the collections and about the discount, but I haven't told you about the Coven Club, because if you're in the Coven Club, it's even cheaper. So I just want to quickly bring my slide up on the Coven Club just so that you can see what's on offer. If you haven't already joined, you're going to get this. This is why I said this afternoon, have you been at the Malbec? Because if you're a Coven Club member already, if you've paid your £40 for the first class membership, you're going to get your 25% off as well. So that's 50% off that demo. So it takes it to just over a tenner-ish, I think, for those 4 collections today, if you're a Coven Club member. If you're not, You can look at the levels. If you want to join, you can join today as well and still receive all those benefits. So you've got your first class membership, which is £40. It gets you a 25% discount off everything on the website, but it also gets you a £5 digital download voucher every month. So if you pay £40, you're going to get £60 back in vouchers over the year anyway. If you £40 a bit too much of a push, or you think I'm not quite there yet, you want to go for our classic membership, that's £25, and you've got your same level of discount, 25%. It's the £5 voucher. You get your exclusive emails from the Hocus Pocus Weekly, and you also get occasional free gifts. And if you've been on our website this week, Easter, those Crafty Witches did give you a free download as well on that day. So if you've never downloaded before, hop on over there and have a go with the free download. But if you're still not ready to be in that member, and I'm not too sure, I always love being in a club myself, but if you're not too sure, we do a taster for a tenner. A taster for a tenner, and you get your £5 and you get your 25% off. You get everything that a full first class member would get, but for a month for a tenner. But what's super cool about this is if you join today and you buy that £10, you'll get a £5 digital download voucher instantly, and you'll get access to the extra 25% off Coven Club membership as well. Then on the 1st of May, you'll get another £5. So it's a win-win situation. You've got a month and you'll get your £10 in vouchers, plus you'll get your 25% off. And if you're then joining us for the craft store and you're on the website tonight purchasing our Pollyanna Pickering latest downloads, you'll also get 25% off using that code PP25. Which you have to put into the redeem voucher, but you put your 25% as a cover member will automatically come off at checkout as well. So your quid's in. So I hope you've enjoyed our whistle stop tour of Pollyanna today. I hope you've enjoyed watching what the girls and guys have created. If you've enjoyed the show, share away. Don't forget, it's available on YouTube forever. It will be on Facebook for 30 days, but that's okay because it's on YouTube. It's also available on the Crafty Witches website, or will be when Kevin gets round to uploading after the show. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank you all for joining me this evening. I hope you've enjoyed having this whistle stop tour of the new Pollyanna kits, and I hope you can join us at 10 a.m. on the craft store on Monday. Have a great evening, everybody, and thank you for joining. I'll see you soon.